Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This makeup look is my goth throwback to goth look. Back in the days when I was like a tad bit on the emo side, I really liked to do dark eye makeup. And I would keep my lips pretty neutral, so I thought let me just do a spin on how I used to do my makeup back in the day. But with this, I decided to do a little bit more of a glam goth look, so it wasn't as hectic and in-depth and dark and spooky as it used to be back in the day. I definitely had some Wednesday Addams like things going on. So anyway guys, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and stay tuned to my channel for more videos.
So first I'm priming my face with this Essence Clay Primer. It's a primer for oily skin, so it gives you just a nice matte texture on your face, and it has quite a nice smell. Next I'm going to be using my Kevin Aquan Essential Skin Enhancer, and this is in the shade SX11, and guys, I love this product. I'm using my Morphe buffing brush to apply this because it packs on really nice and densely, so that's why I'm using this brush. It just covers up everything, and you need the tiniest amount of this product. And by using this, you will see that you don't even have to use that much foundation afterwards, and it has jojoba oil in it, so it really hydrates the skin, and it just, as you can see, it covers up everything, like every little dark circle and blemish mark. I just absolutely love this stuff. So after I've applied my essential skin enhancer, I'm just putting on some foundation. I'm sorry I didn't show it to you, but this is actually the Estee Lauder Doublewear foundation in the shade Tawny. And yeah, I just use the tiniest amount of this foundation because that skin enhancer just does such a great job of covering everything up that I actually don't even need that much of foundation. For brows, I'm using the Benefit Cub Brow, and this is in the shade 3.5. This is a very nice sort of everyday shade, so if you don't want something too dark, it's very natural looking, so that's why I enjoy this particular shade, and just the formula and everything is just amazing. But I wasn't too happy with how light it was, so I decided to use my Wet n Wild brow powder in the darker shade just to darken the brows up just a little bit more, because the look that I was going for was quite dark, so I didn't want the eyebrows to be sort of out of balance with the rest of the eye makeup. So now I'm going to move on and prime my eyelids. So for that I'm using the P. Louise eyeshadow base, and this is in the shade number 2, and I just like to buff that all into my eyelid just so that it's a very nice blank canvas to work with. I'm also going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette, as well as the Ooh La La and Strawberry Milkshake palette from Colourpop. First I'm going to be going in with the shade Faith, and I'm going to be blending this brown into my crease. So I add a very little bit and then I work it in, blending it out. Then I'll go in with more shadow, blend it out just to create that intensity and to make sure that everything is smooth and seamless. As you can see, it's darkened because I've, as I said, gone in, blended out, gone in, blended out, just to build up a very nice seamless transition. With everything, just always make sure that you blend. That will be the key in ensuring everything is seamless. Now I'm taking the shade Lethal. It's like a brown plum shade, but it when you apply it, it pays off very cool, so it's not as warm as how it looks in the palette. And so I'm just applying that to the crease as well, just slightly below the first shade, which was Faith. Slightly below that, and blending it out because I'm trying to build up this intensity and build up this dark rich color. Now I'm going in with Instinct, which is the color right next to Lethal, and I am going to just blend the edges out using Instinct. It's a very nice mauve shade, so I thought that would work quite nice as a transition color. I can just see me just going in and just blending out them edges, just, so everything is seamless. Now I'm going to take the black shade, which is called Blackjack, and just place that on the inner and outer corners because I sort of want to create that halo effect. So I'm just building up the shape that I want with this black eyeshadow, and then I'm connecting it in the middle, and then I will go back and blend this all out, as you can see, with a more tapered blending brush, just to make sure that those edges blend in with the Lethal and Faith shade, and so that everything is seamless. And then I'll just take the fluffy blending brush and just blend that all together. Just be careful when you're working with black shadows because you can go from 0 to domestic abuse real quickly if you don't blend your shadows all the time. Now I'm going to be creating our little halo shape, and for that I'm going to be taking that same P. Louise base, but you can use whatever concealer you have just to cut that shape, carve that shape out. And once you are happy with the shape that you have, you can go in and put in the lid color. So here I've got the Milkshake and the Ooh La La palette, and I'm just showing both because I'm just trying to decide which pink shade to use. But in my opinion, you can totally skip this step because we use a really nice pigment, so you wouldn't really need to place down a shadow, but I just did because this is trial and error. As you can see, I'm using the NYX glitter as well as the NYX pigment. I'll put the colors down in the description. I just can't remember off the top of my head what shade this was, but I'll list it below. It's a beautiful shimmery pigment. It's not a glitter, it's sort of like a loose eyeshadow, those type of vibes. It's very beautiful, so I've placed that on top, and I'm just going to highlight the brow bone using the shade Pre-Game. It's very light, and I just wanted to bring a little bit of brightness to the eye look, so that's why I did that. And now it was looking kind of flat to me, so I decided to add some glitter, and this is the Urban Decay Glam Rock glitter. And now for some eyeliner, I'm just doing a very simple line. I'm actually really not like the biggest wing fan, just because I feel like my face, it elongates my face a bit too much. I'm just going to be doing the lower lash line. So for the lower lash line, I'm going to be mixing Lethal and Blackjack together to create my lower lash line, my dark smoky lower lash line. So I went ahead and pulled this pink eyeliner out of the archives. I actually didn't even know I had this. This is just a pink eyeliner from Kangol. I don't even know if they still make makeup, so I'm just using that and coating my lashes with the Benefit Bang mascara. Next I'm going in with concealer, and I think this is in the shade like honey or something. As I said, I'll leave it in the description. With this, I like to apply it in sections because I feel like the doe foot applicator actually lifts the foundation up off the skin, and it sort of looks like you have like these weird marks on your face. So I don't like that, so that's why I go ahead and actually apply this concealer in sections. Next, I'm setting all of that with the Hollywood baked banana powder. I really love this. It's very subtle yellow. It's stunning. and just lightly putting that on. I'm not baking. As you can see, I immediately dusted off. I didn't want to bake because I didn't want to look too cakey and too powdery, and I feel that this gives a very nice subtle look, so that's why I did that. And next I'm just taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette, and I'm just doing a little bit of contour just on my cheekbones, my forehead, and my jawline, just to bring a little bit of warmth back into my face. Nobody likes looking ghostly. It's time for lips. I'm using the NYX liquid suede lipstick in the shade Tea and Cookies, and I absolutely love the shade. It's such a cute baby Barbie pink. I absolutely love it. And now I'm just setting my face with some of this MAC Fix Plus spray, and then just taking my sponge and just like pushing that in to the skin. This I really don't think makes your makeup last, but it helps with the powderiness. And there we have it, guys. This is my finished goth glam throwback look. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.